it's a different world now. They've got to stick it on Instagram. They've got to stick it on YouTube. There's got to be it's got to be like 30 seconds, and that's it. We should do that with us. We should do a 30 seconds of brilliance and then just put it on YouTube.
What does
go?
Ginger Growler.
And that's our 30 seconds of brilliance, everybody. Thank you for listening to Two Talking Arseholes. This podcast is for entertainment purposes only and may deal with adult topics and adult themes.
Brown sound, we're with you when you fight. Brown sound, bark with the dogs tonight. Brown sound, Cleveland is right behind you.
Hi, everyone. Great to be back with you here with Talking to Our Souls. The May the 5th be with you, 6th be with you, 7th be with you. May the 9th be with you. And to the left or to my right, depending which way you're looking at that, we have the wonderful, the incredible...
Yeah, I'm just wondering who you're talking about, because it's only me, yeah?
Shall I do that again?
Intro. Sorry, you better do it again.
So I'll do it again. Hello, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are listening, watching this podcast. It's the May the 9th be with you, and I am Steve Henn, and over there we've got this guy.
You're under investigation, Keir Starmer, Mr. Singh.
I'm glad you started with that, Av. I'm glad you started with that, because it's bollocks.
What?
Next
Really?
one.
They're all the same, Steve. All of them. Don't matter which party.
Well,
Yeah.
well,
Pun
even the
intended.
even the ginger growler girl. I can't believe,
Oh.
right?
Oh.
No, I love her. I'm not having a, but I don't know how much of this is true and how much of it is all made up now, right? It's all a thing. But if she actually did say, I like flashing with ginger growler, she's gone way up in my estimation. Anyone who can use the word ginger and growler in the same sentence deserves a pat on the back, is all I'm saying. If she didn't say it and they've made it up, then they're all wankers. But if she did, fair play.
Well,
You've got a ginger growler, haven't you, when the sun's out?
Well, I haven't looked down there for a long time, Steve. So
And when he says looks down there,
yeah.
he means Sutton.
yeah. I don't know, man. MPs have, it's kind of weird because the past few weeks they've had so much come up about them, and regarding to how they behave. Got one MP which is more serious about being abusing someone a few years ago, a Conservative MP. You've got.
I can't make any jokes out of that, Av.
No, you don't want to. And
Okay, good.
Yeah. And you got also talking about the ginger lady. I don't know how you can say it.
The ginger lady.
On the Labour side.
It's like, if you go into a cocktail bar, oh, could I have a ginger lady, please?
And obviously saying that. I mean, come on, your MP should be behaving like that if you did say
You got one more thing. You got one more thing to say.
Oh yeah, sorry, that's it. The MP who mistakenly ended up trying to look for tractors.
Do you know, this is because I'm glad you mentioned that without any prompting from me. I think I do. I reckon he was looking for a massive Ferguson.
I thought it was that he put in Dominator. There was there's a tractor called a Dominator.
Oh,
something like that.
Oh,
apparently
that's very disappointing.
Yeah.
If there's actually a legitimate excuse, then I am very disappointed. See, the thing is, right? As somebody said on the radio, it doesn't matter if he was watching Coronation Street. He's still doing a job. He should. They should. But he did. He watched it. You can't watch him. You can't watch porn by mistake. You can't watch prawns by mistake. And you shouldn't be watching something if you're listening to a mass debate.
Very clever, Steve. Very clever.
Thank you very much. Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
yeah.
That came out without thinking, but I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that did.
But it makes you think how it must be common practice. Not what you've just said. I mean, looking at
What, in Parliament, a mass debate? I doubt it. But no, you mean watching porn or porn? I can't say it.
I reckon. Come on, they do cocaine in the toilets,
Mm.
and they're watching all that stuff. I mean, there was a few years ago they're talking about they checked the servers, and a lot of searching had been done on porn sites. There's
Oh,
obviously-
when you said they checked the servers, I thought whether they were going to send them to Rwanda or not. Still slightly racist the way I said it, but
But it's obviously,
I know.
oh, come on, these guys got their own offices. You know, can you imagine what they get up to? 'Cause you
I
hear
don't
about
want
this
to
stuff-
imagine.
Yeah.
I don't want to imagine.
Yeah. And they're refurbishing the place as well, so I'm sure they're going to end up with some sort of dodgy
Skeletons.
rooms for the members of
Dominatrix
Parliament.
rooms. But
You don't
I
know.
do think it is. It's just because it's been like that for years doesn't mean to say we can't change it. And I think because it was all very male at the beginning, it's now up to us to support the mixed bag of people we have in Parliament, and we should knock it all on the head. I can't see why they don't just say, like, if they're in the cinema, turn your phones off while you're in the chamber. You don't need your phone. If you're meant to be listening to the mass debate, then you should turn your phone off. Not get a box of fucking tissues out.
Okay, Steve, let's frame the language in there. We're trying to.
Sorry,
remember,
did I
we're
say
trying to set a
tissues?
standard.
Did I say tissues? I apologise.
Serviettes.
A box of fucking serviettes out.
There you go. They need something
Right.
a bit thicker, I heard. So,
The whole place needs an overhaul. We need to look at our politicians in a different way.
you know something? I've been around politicians, believe it or not, right? And do you know something? It's like soliciting what they do. They have to solicit
It's grooming.
to get votes. They're not interested to talk to you until it's round voting time. You don't see them or anything, and then they're kissing your ass, and then usually,
Not all of them. And the ones that do, they don't come out for years later.
but then everyone else kisses. They're like everyone else kisses their ass. Get stuff done. You know what I mean? How many? I have a second job where I can get someone to kiss my ass and just try and lobby some interest or something like that.
To be fair, I'd rather get a second job with someone kissing my ass than delivering people shopping.
You could become an MP, Steve, for the raving loony parties.
Steady. I would be. I think I'd be more liberal green. I think, which is a nice place in London,
I think
But,
I would be UKIP. I think
because he's always asleep.
because Nigel Farage is the guy.
He is the guy. He's a groomer. I was thinking about grooming the other day. Right? Do you reckon if dogs could speak, they'd dob in their dog groomers? I'm working on that. I'm sure it's a joke in there somewhere.
Maybe it might be a joke there, but
I'm not sure. But you can't. You and your Nigel, haven't you? Breaking Point. Have you watched Piers Morgan?
yes.
Talking to cunts. Sorry, did that come out again?
You're very loose with that word, I tell you.
A loose cunt. Well, you never
Yeah,
know.
well.
You never know. But no, listen. I only do it just to make sure I can tick the box at the end that it contains foul language. I think I get more listeners if they say, "Oh, it's got foul language." So there was a question, wasn't there? So have you watched Piers Morgan's new show on whatever it's called?
Yes.
Talk
TV.
Talk TV. It should be called something else, shouldn't it?
Well, I have watched it. I've imagined it before, but he's gone further up his own arse.
It seems like an impossibility, doesn't it?
Yeah, but it's a strange one because you would because I like to listen to both sides. I don't get my news or politics from one station. I know I talk about GB News, but I do watch Sky News and BBC News. BBC News.
That's well, they're both the same thing there, so don't worry about
Yeah,
that.
well, just to get
that's three right wing shows. BBC is too middle of the line though, really.
Yeah, but I try to listen to different views on different stations. Talk TV is a stranger one because they've nabbed some of GB News.
Have they?
They said they're guests.
Oh, guests! No, I thought you were going to say they nabbed some of their presenters.
Not presenters. Some of the regular guests that come on to talk on GB News. They've gone over.
Talking heads, as they call them.
But in the day, it's just LBC, isn't it?
Yeah.
They got the recordings on in the studios, and they're recording the radio station. Piers Morgan is their answer to.
In the morning, Nick Ferrari. Hababa, hababa, hababa.
You got Nigel Farage on GB News, and they had a bit of a go at each other because Nigel Farage gave a dossier to Trump about all the negative things Piers had said. Like he almost cancelled Piers' interview. And Piers had a go at him, saying he handed a dossier at that chap from that channel with no views, no viewers. Like, well,
Pot
no,
kettle.
at the moment, yeah, but I mean, I thought to myself at the time, that's a strong statement to make, considering you've just come on, and apparently they're not doing too good either.
No, well, they won't though. I think because it's like it's a different world now. They've got to stick it on Instagram. They've got to stick it on YouTube. There's got to be it's got to be 30 seconds, and that's it. We should do that with us. We should do a 30 seconds of brilliance and then just put it on YouTube. Yeah. Go.
Ginger Growler.
And that's our 30 seconds of brilliance, everybody. See, anyone can do it, but but I'm not surprised they wouldn't get much because who's going to watch it really? And if it's not on it's a new channel, isn't it? It's not like they'd have to find it. It's not like they just keep ITV on and then he turns up in the morning.
His show airs in America on Fox, on the Fox channel.
Oh, okay.
So it's getting views in America. I don't know how many people watch it in America, but
23 apparently.
Not many. Some of the effects and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Right, it gets Looney Tune noises. What? And stuff like that. I was like, it's a bit weird. It doesn't work for me.
I think there's too many kids gone into these media degrees and they come out. They're doing it to bloody Britain's Got Talent now. They're miking up the audience as though the audience have got radio mics on and talking as if it's like normal, and they're not even acting.
Oh no!
Oh, I bet this is going to be funny.
What?
Av, Keir Starmer.
Yeah, well,
because you said Keir Starmer and I went off into Ginger Growlers, but I did want to talk about Keir Starmer because I did, as I say, I think it's all bollocks because he was caught on camera having a takeaway and a drink, right? The fact that it's beer, I think, is the big deal. If it was a tin of Fanta, I bet people wouldn't be so bad. And also, it was in April 2021 where we were in Tier 2 and you can actually meet with people if you're working with them.
Well, the question is, it was late in the evening, right?
Late in the evening.
You think about it, Boris's was in the daytime, wasn't it? So that was during.
Yeah, but that was when you couldn't even stand next to anyone. That was that was serious lockdown.
No, but I'm saying that was in the daytime, and they were supposed to be working. And for the gov, I'm not sticking up for him, but I'm saying you would think that was more legitimate until you start hearing about there's cake and then there's like a quiz thing going on, yeah, right. But then this was in the evening, right? And that tells me you're not working if you're having a few beers.
Whoa! Where's this few beers coming from?
I'm sure he had a few beers.
Where are these few beers coming from? Right. Also, right, he said he was working late with the crew, with the Keir Starmer crew, all trendy people. But he was ambushed. He was ambushed by a bottle of Beck's. That's what it was.
It was a misunderstanding because initially Angela Rayner wasn't there. And then she turned up.
That was the impression of actually Rainer. I can't do Ginger, but I can do Growlers.
I tell you what, Boris, you start looking at my legs. Hey, Boris.
It's uncanny. It's like she's in the room. Anything would make him lose concentration. A wasp in the gallery. But no. But if it's all right for Rishi Sunak to be surprised by a surprise birthday party for the Prime Minister, then surely Keir Starmer can be surprised by a bottle of beer.
Depends where he found it.
I just want to go back on the Keir Starmer thing. I feel that I was defending him too much. I still think he's a waste of space, and I don't like him. But I think it's totally different what he's been accused of and what BJ was accused of. And I think that it came out after the council elections, so people wouldn't talk about the disgraceful loss of 300 plus seats from the. Who cares about council elections, really? I don't think it makes any difference to how people voted on Thursday to how they're going to vote in the election next year.
Is it next year? Not next year, is it?
Let me talk you through it. We need a zinger here, which goes election watch, right? So the letters are going to go in because Boris has done shit in the May elections, right? There'll be a vote of no confidence, and he'll win it, which means no one could put any letters in for 12 months. So he'll be safe for until June next year, July. And he'll call an election in the October. He'll have friendly people sending in letters as well to make sure. Then we won't hear the police report or the whatever her name is, Sue Gray report, and it won't matter. He's going to do it. We're going to have a vote of no confidence in Boris in the next month, and he'll instigate it and he'll win it. You've been watching Election Watch. Oh, you could have said something as well if you wanted.
Well, I was going to say, I just felt like going to sleep.
Okay, funny fucker. If that was the case, how come I can't send myself to sleep?
You can't. You find yourself interesting as it is.
Oh, okay. So that's the fatal flaw. I actually think I know you're right. That's the thing. I think I'm interesting, so I would be there listening to myself, thinking, "Yeah, that's absolutely correct." But that's what I think will happen. I don't know if I'm right, but I do think he'll instigate it. So, Keir Starmer.
Go.
Oh, I know why I wanted to talk about abortions.
Oh no.
No. Because it'd be good. It'd be good, right? Here we go. The Roe and Wade thing in America that these high supreme judges are going to bring in and say that it's illegal to have an abortion. What's going to happen, right, is if that does come through, then it'll be up to the individual states. So all the redneck states will be against it, and all the other sort of more liberal states will be for it. So this is why we should talk about it, because it involves one of your billionaires. Now this is my billionaire rather than your billionaire. I think if I had a billionaire, it'd be Amazon billionaire, and yours would be Twitter billionaire. Elon Goulagon. Yeah. Whereas Bezos has said already to his employees, if they need to travel to another state, he will provide them with $4,000 every year. Not every, if in 1 year they could claim £4,000 to travel to another state to have a medical procedure.
As long as they're taking the deliveries with them as well.
Yeah. Amazon Prime abortion. So that's a nice thing to do, I think, because I think it will end up if it does come through. Oh, Steve, come on, what's wrong with that now?
No, you've got to see what's going on there, because you're bigging him up, right? But he's got a fight in his head at the moment because a lot of Amazon workers are trying to unionize. And he's got some underhand tactics going on within his warehouses in America.
You can't just say underhand. No. Tell me.
He's sacking people. Even talking, there's certain words you can't say the word union on the premises. And don't forget, these are the places where they haven't got time to go for a piss and take a dump because they're being pushed to meet deadlines. So when you talk about him being for the people. He's not Steve. He's doing it for a reason.
If someone said to him, I need to travel to California because I live in Texas to have this medical procedure done, and he'll say, yeah, that's fine. And she say, because me and my boyfriend had a union. You go, out!
Yeah. Well, I would be interested to know if someone had a disease or a disability, right? How does he support them as well?
No. It is for abortions, but I'm saying medical procedure because I know you don't like me using the word.
No. That's my point. Is that it's for abortions, which is.
Oh, I've just said it.
No, I'm saying, but that's.
We can't say it more than 6 times, otherwise we'll have to tick another fucking box.
Right, but I would like to know with other people, how many other people who have worked for him or are working for him, who've got disabilities or health conditions, is he supporting them the same way? And I'm not saying he's wrong for doing it. What I'm saying is that the reason he's doing it is because he wants to be in the news. He wants to be out there saying, I'm for the people. And really, he's not.
I know what you're saying, and I can't say I agree or disagree with you because I don't know enough on that. But I'm hoping he's saying it because surely we do not live in the Dark Ages anymore, and America are going to go back to the Dark Ages. And surely he's just coming out front and saying, "This is what I will do to prove that we don't live in the Dark Ages." That's what I'm thinking he's doing it for. Whether or not he's doing it because someone can't have a crap at 2:00 in the afternoon, I don't know.
He is a bit weird, though.
But he's a billionaire. They're all weird.
Cleveland is right behind you.
Hey, thanks for listening to the show. We hope you enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe and share this because it will help us. And don't forget to tune in next week, 8 p.m. Mondays. Ta-ra!